people used to say, I pulled the switch, but I ain't pulled no switch. It's a button you push. And that button will send 2,300 volts into the human body, enough to kill a horse.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet
What's
you.
that thing you got in the back of here? Look like a knife, huh? Oh,
It's a comb. It's a pick.
It's a pick, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Jules. What's your name?
Jer, do you know what the death penalty is?
Yes. How are you involved with the death penalty?
I was the executioner.
I have several questions.
Ask them, I'm here for you.
Did you execute like criminals?
The state of Virginia, where I'm from, they passed laws so people could be executed. Now, when they passed the law, then somebody made bad choices. And those choices were what?
To murder people?
No, but when they murder people, what happened to them?
They got murdered?
Okay then. I put to death 62 people, 62 men.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't dislike those 62 people. I just disliked what they done.
Yeah.
If you do a coward thing, you should suffer the consequences for what you've done.
I don't think that it's a good thing.
And why is that?
Just the fact that people are killing people.
Okay.
Do you remember the names of all the people you executed?
I don't remember the names, but most of them travel with me. I got them in my briefcase. These are the guys that I've all executed. There's some of them.
Oh.
I'm gonna show you a picture of the electric chair. It's 2,300 volts. That's enough to kill a horse. That's the electric chair.
Oh.
That's me when I was young.
What would you have to do? Would you put them in the electric chair?
I would make sure that my crew had them strapped in. I had a couple guys had an afro like that, and I had to shave the head so the current could make a good connection, because that's where the current going in the head. And I would shave the right leg. So it goes through your head, circle heart, and out the back of your leg.
Wow, that's scary.
Now, the choices that those guys made in life caused me to do what I had to do. They caused me to start that chair up. Do you agree that was their choice?
Yeah. Like, it was them who did the things that got them there, but that's the only crime that gets thrown back onto you. If you, like, steal something, you just get thrown in prison. But if you murder someone, you get murdered.
When I read what you've done to get here, I didn't think at that time that you deserved to live. You know, I look at it this way. When I was asked to be the executioner, I was only 22 years old.
Wait, you were 22 years old?
22 years old, being an African American that's an executioner. And I took the oath that I would never disclose my identity. I kept everything to myself. I didn't even tell my wife about that.
Wait, they didn't know that you were an executioner?
No. So I just keep all this balled in within me.
Did they give you any options, like how to deal with executing people?
Yeah.
They had a psychiatrist down there. He was just as nutty as a fruitcake.
He was supposed to help you?
No, he couldn't help us.
Did you get a significant pay raise for joining the...
No.
Oh, wow.
If I was paid a lot of money, I would look forward to killing that person so I can make more money. So no, I never received no extra pay.
Wow.
Did you ever cry when you executed someone?
Well, I tell you what, I probably cried inside. This is not something that I enjoy doing. I had to put my trust in the court system.
Yeah.
And then they had a guy by the name of Earl Washington. He came within 9 days, and I was executing him. But they found out that he didn't commit the crime. And then it just opened doors for me, because then I knew we have innocent people on death row. And I wondered, wow, did I ever kill an innocent person? That's something that will live here.
Do you think like any of the people you executed like were innocent?
Several guys, but I had to convince myself that they were 100% guilty without a shadow of a doubt.
I don't think that people should die because people could be innocent.
That's right. And that's
Yeah.
what I fight for. Straighten the system out.
How do you think we could straighten the system out?
For one thing, abolish the death penalty. Instead of killing people, What do you think we should do with people?
Something that's way less worse than killing them. Like if you like take them to jail for like a long time,
What do you call a long time?
like 5 years maybe. I don't know.
Oh, 5 years is a short. You can do that standing on the head. Let me share something with you. My alternative is life in prison. Let him stay around. Let him suffer. Killing him is a way out.
Is the death penalty still happening in Virginia?
Yes, we only have 2 inmates on death row, and hopefully we can do something to get them off.
Thank you. High five.
All right.
You've like changed my whole perspective on life, really.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was so cool.
Thank you for coming and talking to
Love
me.
you, man. Be strong.
All right, that's a cut.